Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Son of Mowgef. It's Thursday, I'm playing Diablo 2 Resurrected, and oh boy have I had issues trying to get a recording going with this today. Holy bloody hell. For those of you who don't know, I've had constant issues with the server disconnects and crashes, and last week, I think Friday last week, they added a wait time for the servers. So instead of just being able to get online now, you have to wait for your place on the server, which means, I don't know, in a way it kind of makes me feel bad because I know that the closer that I get to having a place on the server is a bunch of people that's had their game crash or disconnect or some other issue which has forced them off the server. I'm like stealing their place almost. It's a little bit weird. So I got put in queue position 370 something, and I was like, well, that's gonna take a while. It took just under half hour to get through that queue. It was more than 25 minutes and less than half an hour. I wasn't really like timing it, and so when I got to the character selection screen, I was like, right, I'll go have a wee, get myself a drink, and then I'll get to recording. When I came back, the game had crashed. It wasn't like sat idle like this in town. It was on the character selection screen. And I couldn't help but think, like, what function did this game call during an idle character selection screen that caused the game to crash? I wasn't even at the computer. I was, in a completely different room. So then, of course, I had to reconnect. It put me in a wait queue again. I was at like 30 something, and that actually took longer to get me through than the queue where I was at 300 something. I did time it. It took 42 minutes and a handful of seconds to get through that. So I've been waiting in queues for over an hour. I don't even know how long this video is going to end up being now, because it's much later in the day than I intended. So anyway, let's get on with it. A few updates. Let me think. Oh yeah, my barbarian found the belt that goes with the Arctic set. I haven't got the Arctic mitts, which I believe are the gloves, but that's fine. He also that's fine. He also found a bow and crossbow skills grand charm, which is pretty decent. It's just a plain one, so it's not really worth anything in regards to trading. But that'll be nice. When she reaches 42, she'll get a free level in the bow and crossbow skills, which is the one that I'm using. It would have been a bit weird for me to find one of the javelin and spear skills, because I'm not really going to use anything from there. So that's kind of nice. Last week, when the game decided I had played enough and booted me out, we got the Herodric Malice here from the barracks. I believe returned the Herodric Malice to Chassis. So let's go ahead and turn that quest in. Where's Chassis? There she is. I couldn't see her for a second then. So the reward that you get from that, I didn't actually mean to click it, is that she'll make an item magical, rare, technically, for you. So if you find a decent item, you can put it there, click imbue, and it'll make it special. I tend to save these up. I very rarely use these immediately. In fact, I hardly ever use them immediately. When I pick up an item from Hell difficulty, something that's pretty good, I'll come back to the normal difficulty and use this. And then if I find something else, I'll use the Nightmare version of the same thing, because the story repeats over for each difficulty. So I'm not going to use that, which means it's going to just, hang out there forever. What's the next thing I need to do? I think the only thing I've got left to do on this act that I did intend to do last week was go kill Andariel. I forget who gives you the quest for that. One of you people have a quest for me, right? Oh, there we go. It was Deckard Cain. He apparently didn't have the thing over his head to tell me that, but it's fine. I'm going to use the waypoint, and oh, I've got the outer cloister waypoint, which is a good thing. So let's go see if I can do this and not get dead. This tends to take me quite a long time. Hang on. I don't know if I was shooting that creature through the... There's a Yeti or something. Through the gaps here. I think this just counts as a solid wall, but... Yeah, I tend to have issues with this mission in particular. Pretty much just because I get lost easily. I'm really, really bad. Even after, like, all the time that I spent playing the OG version. Oh, I went the wrong way. And the time that I've spent playing this version, I still don't navigate the maps all that well. It's quite funny to me. I feel like I should have learned the secret. What I tend to do is just find one of the walls that are on the outside of the map and just follow it. I've just noticed that my arrows have this freezing effect. I wonder if that's because I've got more pieces of the Arctic set on. It's adding that effect. I didn't bother to look. Let me just polish these guys off. You can see that they die really easily. Superior buckler, yay. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it adds 20 to 30 cold damage and increases my attack rating. That gives me extra defense. Oh, and cold resist. I hadn't noticed that. On top of the 10 that I was already getting. And then I get 5 to strength and 50 to life. And then from that, I'm getting an extra cold resist on top of what I already had. And some magic find, which is fine, I guess. That's pretty cool. I'm still wearing the angelic set, although I'm going to eventually swap this out. I'm just using this as a crutch for now. The higher the attack rating, especially... Oh god, on a character like this, the better. Let's... I can see the shaman up there, I just can't hit him. Yeah, I found a bunch of other equipment that would be good on this character, so... I'm going to be eventually swapping it out, like I say. The angelic set works pretty well at the beginning. Even if you're just using the amulet and the ring from it. Which I am. It's funny, I've been finding quite a lot of set pieces. Like, I found 3 parts of the Trangl set, which is a fairly high level Necromancer set. I found 3 pieces of the Tal Rasha's set, which is a fairly high level Sorceress set. And I found all of the Immortal King set, which is the Barbarian set. My Barbarian's actually wearing it right now because I haven't got anything better. Immortal King set, not great, but also, you know, again, it works as kind of a crutch to get you up to where you should be, you know? It's a good thing that you can wear. It's actually not particularly good, but... It's difficult to describe. It's a mediocre at best set that helps you just to get up to a position where you don't need it anymore. In that regards, it's actually, I guess, fairly good, but... there we go. I can't wait until I get these better attacks and abilities. It's gonna be freaking awesome. I went the wrong way here, didn't I? I went back this way. I went up there and then back. I don't know why I did that. It might be because I'm dumb. It doesn't help, like, my concentration suffers greatly when I have to, like, share it between multiple things, so I'm trying to kill things. I'm trying to keep an eye on the map. I'm trying to talk. My brain can't keep up. It's fairly basic stuff. Again, like several years of making YouTube videos, you think I would have got used to it at some point. My brain should have rewired itself into a form that can deal with this. So, this actually does bring up the question, and I do encourage people to comment about it. Oh my good god, hang on a minute. Let me just sort these enemies out. They're being very not nice and actually hitting me. What was I saying? Yeah, if you guys want to comment about how you would prefer that I deal with this, like, what I've been doing is skipping sections like this until I get to the important bits. Like, I'm kind of tempted now just to do a big skip until I've gone through all this to get to Andariel. But I don't know if you guys want to see the whole journey, or if you're just interested in seeing the quest completions, you know? Maybe those of you that actually watch this series would like to comment and let me know if you want to see everything, or if it's alright if I just skip through it and show you the bits that I actually consider important. Because I can always, like, I'm going to keep recording either way. And if something particular happens, I can just cut into it and then cut back away. So, yeah. Just put your preference down in the comments section, I guess. I just noticed that I've got a level up. That happened. That was a thing. I do want to check. I'm doing alright-ish for arrows. I should find some along the way. Might as well spend that now. My cold resistance is capped out. That's quite funny. I'm not going to need any energy. My dexterity is already quite high. The base is at 55. I'm going to throw all of those points into vitality. I want to keep these so close to being equal. Not quite, but also, you know, not too far away from each other. I've got 6 skill points remaining. It's absolute lunacy. I'm going to be maxing this one and this one, but I'm 18 for that and 24 for that, and I'm level 14, so I've got quite a way to go. Which means I'm still saving up my points. This is also level 18. That it's called Penetrate, but all it does is increase your attack rating. Where Pierce actually makes your attacks pierce. Penetrate and pierce, don't they kind of mean the same thing as words? Like the skills do different? I don't know, words are confusing to me. So I've got these 6 skill points that I've just got saved up. When I hit level 18, I'm going to put a point there and a point there, more if it'll let me, and just keep saving them up. Anyway, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, now that I've finished...
tortures took place here.
I was about to say, now that I've finished waffling, and she started to waffle, is I'm just going to keep recording, and when I get to Andariel, I'll let you guys know by, you know, cutting it in. And if things happen in between, I'll cut that in as well. So, yeah, I'll see you in a moment. Pretty much all I'm going to be doing at this point is just getting from the jail level to the inner cloister, and then from the inner cloister to Andariel. It's just lots of me going the wrong way on a map. Okay, I'm back. Here I am, in this place, which is the place where Andariel is. I did a quick sweep to make sure this room was clear. I did get a level up, but I want to use that before... Oh, I can't, can I? I've got no points. Alright, I can use the stat points. My base on that is 47. My base on that is 55. Like I say, I want to bring these two up so they're closer to being in line with each other. So, yeah, Andariel's on the other side of this room that's here, and she's the boss of Act 1. I just nonchalantly threw that door open without being prepared at all. Bloody typical of me. It's been a long time since I've played a character like this on a, you know, an actual boss, so I'm not exactly worried, I'm just kind of curious about how this is going to be, because Andariel is a boss that uses a lot of poison, and have a look. My poison resistance is, well, all my resistances are pretty rubbish, except for my cold resistance, which of course is something that Andariel does not use. But let's go in here. There'll be some monsters here that I'll have to clear. Of course, I've got the wrong skill equipped as well, I've just noticed. I should be using this for single targets at least. Although I could use that on her. That'll probably make things easier with the slowing effect. Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and do that. I'm probably going to have to chug mana potions like a lunatic. There you go. There's that one done. There she is. Yep. Looks like I'm going to have to chug these like a absolute crazy person. Oh, I was just about to heal my mercenary and she died. This actually hasn't been too bad. There you go, she's dead. She picked up a hunter's bow, a ruby, chipped sapphire, a yew wand, a chipped ruby. Nothing really that I care that much about. Surprisingly, oh, they opened a portal for me. Thanks, guys. Surprisingly, these chipped gems, I'm going to be passing these off to my barbarian character. Like an absolute idiot, I transmuted all my gems into perfect gems. And so now that I need the chipped gems and the flawed gems and things like that, I don't have any. I did try just out of curiosity to farm some chipped gems and things like that, but I think because my character's a higher level, it's just not dropping them. It only drops like flawless and perfect ones, which I don't need. It's quite funny to me. Let's pop back through there. I'm not going to resurrect my mercenary because I'm going to get a different one in Act 2. Let's identify those. Warrior wants to talk to me. And boom. I do have some things I've picked up along the way, so let's get those evaluated. Sibverb's icon. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to be using that. Actually, not a bad bow. I'd give that to my mercenary, but like I say, I'm actually changing my mercenary in the next act, so that's what's referred to as Chelsea bait. I know this isn't Chelsea, this is a Kara, but that's just the phrase that people use. It's 1 to 2 cold damage as well. That's kind of useless. So let's go on to Act 2. I don't see why not.
Good evening.
Go east! I'm gonna skip the cutscene. You can look them up if you're that interested. And if you are interested, I do suggest you watch them. Despite all the issues that Diablo 2, the OG version and this version has, the cutscenes are some of the best I've ever seen in games. They're just so well done. I love them a lot. Yeah, let's go ahead and get my mercenary.
I bet you won.
Oh, no, I want to hire a new one. So these ones are melee characters, and they're kind of tanky, which is what I want. They'll rush at a group of enemies and just hold them there while I shoot at them from a distance. It works quite well. In the early game, I'll probably want to change that out later. And they also have auras, like paladin auras, which is quite nice. This one increases the defense of me and my party. This one increases my attack rating. I'll probably get something like that, actually. Yeah, I'll probably just get this for now. Like, this guy. Yes. Oh, I forgot to take the equipment off my last mercenary. Oops. That's fine. I'm just going to come over to... I forget her name. Farah. She's Act 2 Chelsea. That's generally how I refer to her. Farah. I'm just going to buy some like basic junk for my guy here. Although I do need to know what his stats are. 5841. Okay, as long as, you know, I'm going to find better stuff along the way and replace it. I just don't want him to die constantly. Okay, here we are again. There goes my mercenary that's all geared up and ready to go with a bunch of absolute trash. So, it's fine for now. We'll find better things along the way, and I've got a few bits and pieces in my private stash my barbarians found that'll get him, you know, up to speed. So, what am I doing here, actually? I might as well do another quest. I don't have any. Let's go get a quest. Who has a quest? Oh, there you go.
I don't expect.
That was convenient. She was stood right there. The first place I headed for was the pub. Find Radamant Slayer in the Luca Lane sewers. Alright, cool. Let's go and do that. This was kind of weird, this sewer dungeon. Like, there's a way in here where you could just boop straight into the sewers. But if I come down right as far down, I don't know, it's weird to have a dungeon entrance actually in the safe zone. But it's there. In fact, there's two for this one dungeon. There's a set of steps here that also goes to the sewers. And then later on in the act, there's another dungeon that you can access through the palace. And I don't think any other act has a dungeon area that's accessible directly through the safe zone. It's kind of, I don't know, it's weird to me that this is like even a thing. Oh god, oh god. You can see like my mercenary is getting absolutely like dogpiled over there. But that's fine, that's his job. That's, oh, I picked up a thing. It's his job to take the damage while I kill the things killing him, basically. Have a look at what we've got here. I picked up a thing here. Okay, is that better than the thing that I brought for him 20 seconds ago? Not really? No. That's fine, it can just go back on the floor. Not that concerned. Picked it up by accident, so... Let's... Oh, hello. Hello, guys. I understand that you are also here. Oh. Go ahead and take these guys out. Oh, look. Another diamond that my barbarian's going to use to transmute a bunch of runes. It's kind of a funny situation, that is. Like, my higher level character, I think my... Uh-oh. That skeleton's walking in place. That makes me worried. Oh, god damn it, game. Really? Hang on, can I just go straight back in? Please? Oh, I can just go straight back in. Okay, that's fine. I'm not that angry. If it had made me queue again, which would have been the third time, I would have been angry. But I'm not angry because it didn't do that, so What was I saying? Yeah, my barbarian character is like level, I think 88, 89, something in that region. And he needs a bunch of really basic equipment, like the stuff that, you know, these low-level characters find. And I tried to find it with him, and it was just giving me better things, like, hey, here's a bunch of stuff that's actually not good, but also, you know, not worse. And it's like, yeah, I need this to be worse, please. Could you give me this, but worse? And it's, you know, especially in a game where the loot is the thing that you're grinding out. You know, you play the same few areas and the same few bosses over and over and over in an attempt to get better loot from them. And in that one particular circumstance, I actually need worse loot. Stop giving me perfect gems. I want the chipped, bad, poopy gems. I can't imagine that would be a thing in real life. Imagine, like, you buy an engagement ring. I don't know why I've gone to this place, but let's just follow this train of thought until it derails. Like, you buy yourself, yeah, you buy your, you know, significant other an engagement ring that's really nice, and they like it. Awesome. That's a good thing. And then they take it to the jewelers and like, see this diamond in here? Can you put a worse one in here, please? Like, I want... This is a nice, clear, large, expensive gem. I want a small, chipped one, please. It would never happen in real life. At least, I can't imagine a situation in which it would happen. I shouldn't say that it would never happen. It might. It might be a thing that happens. I can't imagine the situation that would warrant it. Okay. Could you guys die, please? I'm really unhappy with your presence here. There we go. My mercenary keeps running in place, and it makes me nervous every time. This game kicks you out. I didn't mean to click that, never mind. This game kicks you out just like it did, just randomly, so often that I'm worried that it's going to make me queue again. And I said at the beginning of the video, it's done that multiple times. I just walked through that cloud of poison with no concern for my own well-being. Again, I'm used to my higher level characters that just don't worry about these things. Like my barbarian has his resistances capped, essentially. Like if you go in here, look, the amount does go higher than that, but you also don't get any benefit beyond that point. It's, again, another weird quirk of the mechanics. Like, it's kind of implies that there's a cap by not showing you any higher values than that particular one. Like 75, it won't show you another number if, you know, the amount of resistances you have are higher than that. But the amount does go up. There are some bosses, like, I believe Uber Mephisto has a conviction aura, which reduces player resistances. And sometimes, if you stack your resistances high enough, that conviction aura reduces them to a number that's still above the cap. I've just walked in a bloody great big circle. Look. Damn it. Did I walk past the stairs down to the next level, or did I just not find the path? This is what happens. I do this all the time. It's one of the reasons people tend to favour the sorceress as a character, because she can just teleport all over the map, and if you... Is that it? I think that's where I came in, wasn't it? Oh god. Let me run over there and just see. I was like so preoccupied. I think this is where I came in. I'm guessing then the way I need to go is actually just this way, right next to the door. Oh my god, it is as well. Look, this is where I'm going. I don't... if you can see it on the map. Let me see if I can... Look, that bit there, that pink bit is where I came in. This is where I need to go, and I went all that way. Bloody hell, son of Mowgef. Okay, right, we've got another level here. I just walked directly into a dead end as well. Remember what I said about my map navigating skills? It's not good. I'm not that much better at it in real life either. I took outdoor education when I was at school. What my American brethren would call high school. And I passed as well, you know. And I still can't tell directions. And I still can't navigate using maps. Oh, the dumb is strong. I don't mind too much. Once you actually get to play, it's actually just really enjoyable. Like, I could stand here and miss these enemies all day long. There we go, look. Just the state of play at the moment is a little on the horrendous side. Oh, look, a waypoint. Yay. Found the waypoint. That's another problem that I have as well when I'm first playing through maps. I'll find the exit to the floor that goes on to the next bit, or the boss or whatever, and I haven't found the waypoint. So I'd have to go round the map to find it. I've just realised that I came in there and I've just actually, for a change, not only gone straight to the waypoint, gone straight to the exit down to the next level. That's awesome. I hardly ever do that. Ignore everything I said about me being dumb and useless with maps and finding directions. I'm clearly the best at this. Clearly, there is no no parallel to my map navigating skills. I was a little bit worried about that group of enemies. There's an experience shrine. My experience is quite high, so I might get another level up here. Again, I don't know what level my character is. I should know it's level 15. I'm getting through these experience levels quite quickly. And it might be because, I don't know, the way I tend to play things normally, and I may have mentioned this already, is, oh god, with a new character, I'll repeatedly kill like Bloodraven on the first act over and over until I'm like level 10-ish. And then I'll play through the act. I'll do up until, I think, like Tristram. And then I'll keep playing Tristram over and over until I'm like level 15. And then I'll power through this second act until I get to Talrash's Tomb. For those of you that don't know, Talrash's Tomb is a very important part of Act 2. And there's a fake one and a real... There's like 10 fake ones or something. It's not 10, I think it's 5 actually. Fake ones, and then there's a real one. But the enemies in there are quite good for experience. So I tend to run that until I'm like level 25-ish. Not perfectly. And, you know... level 16 with this character, so I'm going up faster than I would expect. Oh, I just went straight for the treasure. Completely ignored the, oh god, hang on. Completely ignored the enemies who murdered my mercenary. I probably should have healed him. I didn't do that. I'm stuck behind this thing. I couldn't move in either direction for a second then. Right. There we go. Oh, this would be a bad time for me to run out of arrows, by the way. Could you actually hit him? I need to stand in a better place, I think. die? Again, because I'm an idiot, I didn't look to see which attack I'm doing the most damage with. There we go. Right, there's him murdered. Let's get rid of the rest of these guys. I did that in the dumbest, slowest, most awkward way possible. Ooh, I got a book of skill and a random bunch of potions. I don't know why I picked these up. Oh, these are better than the ones I'm using. That's why I picked them up. Again, I'm not stupid. I did that fully on purpose. Absolutely, that's what I did. Let's have a look. I'm going to need this for Deckard. I'll pick this up for my mercenary that I'm going to have to revive. Don't see anything else worth picking up, really. Okay, let's hop back. Look at these 2 important items. Yay me! There we go. I need to buy arrows as well, apparently. Oh, I used them all. That was good timing for that boss to die then. There we go. So I've got to go to what's-her-face for reward. Okay, let me do that. I've got 10 things to do here.
They say that
There we go. That completes that. Then I've got to go actually outside the safe zone here to find the Resurrected cube, which is an amazing item. Go resurrect Poopy Face. I don't know what his name is. Meat Shield. I think I'm just going to call him Meat Shield. Name is Hassan? A pretty easy name to remember, I feel. I'm just going to call him Meat Shield. It's slower than the one that he's using and does 1 more point of damage. It's not even any point in giving it to him. That's, again, what we call Chelsea bait, even though it's Farah. But again, like I say, she's Act 2 Chelsea as far as I'm concerned. There we go. Let's go ahead and use this book of skill, which gives me a new skill point. I've got 9 skills saved up, which is crazy when you think about it. Level 16, so I need 2 levels before I can start putting points in this. And then I'm going to also put points in here, and then I've got to get up to level 24 for the actual skill that I created this character to use. The machine gun skill. The shooty pew pew skill. So, got all of that to come. I do have stats here. I'm not going to spend these right now because I'm going to do a change of equipment, I think. Because I'm up to enough skill level that I can use this bow instead of this one. It does less damage, but it's got the life and the mana steal per hit, which means it might be that I can spam my other skills with it, because I've just been using my basic attack up until now, so the swap might be worth it. Plus, if I let's have a look. Yeah, I could swap out like the armor to the angelics and maybe get some bonuses from that or something else. I'm going to experiment and see what is, you know, best for the character. So I'll update you guys on what's going on with that in a future video. So thanks everyone for watching. This has been Diablo 2 Resurrected. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, comments in the comments section if you've got a preference for me cutting out the sections where I'm getting to the relevant story parts, or if you want to see that stuff. Or maybe a mix? I don't know. That's up to you. Let me know. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done that, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow for Oxygen Not Included. I always forget what I'm playing, because I always forget what the day is, so it's Diablo Day today, and it's Oxygen Not Included Day tomorrow, because days of the week don't have their own names. They're labelled as whatever game I happen to be playing. That's the nature of reality. You need to learn to accept it. I'm waffling again, aren't I? Anyway, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I'm Son of Mowgef. This is Diablo 2 Resurrected. I'll see you soon.